Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Veronica Devina Putri. In this occasion, I would like to deliver my material about pragmatics. So, what is pragmatics? Pragmatics look at the difference between the literal meaning of words and their intended meaning in social context. It takes into account things such as irony, metaphor, and intention. The Oxford Companion to Philosophy 1995 defines pragmatics as the study of language which focuses attention on the users and the context of language use rather than of reference, truth, and grammar. So what is history of pragmatics? Pragmatics in the English language is one of the youngest of the linguistic disciplines. However, its history can be tracked back to the 1870 and the philosopher Carlos Sanders Peirce, John Dewey, and William James. Pragmatism is a philosophical tradition that considers words as tools for understanding the language and rejects the idea that the function of thought is to mirror reality directly. Pragmatists suggest that all philosophical thought, including language, is best understood in terms of its practical use. In 1947, Carlis Morris drew upon pragmatics and his background in philosophy, psychology, and anthropology to set out his theory of pragmatics in his book Science, Language, and Behavior. Morris said that pragmatics deals with the origin, use, and effect of sign within the total behavior of the interpreters of sign. In the case of pragmatics, sign refer to movement, gesture, body language, and tone of voice that usually accompanies speech rather than physical signs, such as road signs. So, what are some examples of pragmatics? The first example is you and your friend are sitting in your bedroom studying, and she says, "It's hot in here. Can you crack open a window?" If we take in literally, your friend is asking you to crack the window to damage it. However, taken in context, we can infer that they are actually asking for the window to be opened a little. The second example, you are talking to a neighbor and they look bored. Your neighbor keeps looking at their watch and they don't appear to be paying much attention to what you are saying. Suddenly, they say, "Gosh, what would you look at the time?" The little meaning is that your neighbor is instructing you to look at the time. However, we can infer that they are trying to get away from the conversation due to their general body language. The third example is you are walking through college and you bump into a friend who says, "Hey, how are you going? Who are you doing?" In this case, it is unlikely that your friend wants to hear the highs and lows of your entire week. A common answer would be something like, "Good, thanks, and you?" And why is pragmatics important? Pragmatics is key to understanding language used in context and is a useful basis for understanding language interaction. Imagine a world where you had to explain everything you meet in full. There could be no slang, jokes probably wouldn't be funny, and conversation would be twice as long. Let's take a look at what life would be like without pragmatics. What time do you call this? In literal meaning, what time is it, and the real meaning, why you are so late. Because in this insight of pragmatics, we know that the speaker does not actually wants to know what time is it, but is making the point that the other person is late. In this case, it would be best to apologize rather than give the speaker the time. Okay, thank you. This is my material. Thank you for your attention. Forgive me for being so. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.